you guys kicked off the tour, World War tour, with 70,000 tons of metal. Is there any plan to do 2012?
I hope so. At least, I mean, if they want us, I don't think the timing would be alright though, because we're gonna be in the studio making a new album at that point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I think better hold our thumbs for 2013 instead.
Oh, really? Okay, awesome. So you guys are in the U.S. now. You were here earlier with Accept in springtime, and then you went back over to Europe and now back over to the US. So what has been the reaction with the US fans and now being in Canada? We're here in Vancouver, so tell me what that's like.
Actually much better than we expected. I mean, we've been hammering Europe with tours for about 5 years or something like that, and we knew we had to start over basically. But I mean, partly thanks to the internet age, everything from YouTube and Facebook. Quite a few people have heard about our songs already, and I must say positive surprises almost everywhere.
Good, good. As I mentioned earlier before, you guys toured with Accept. How was that? How did that tour go?
It was fun. It was like a little bit of a Christmas present every night, since half of the band, everybody grew up listening to Accept.
Yeah, yeah.
And also I think it's I mean, the album Blood of the Nations they put out is a fantastic album, so you got to hear a lot of good songs every night, and the crowd seemed to like it. I mean, it was kind of the same music, so we try and steal a few fans from them.
Absolutely.
They didn't mind too much.
Pretty positive reaction. So you guys were at the Banded Rock Awards, and you guys won Best Swedish Album for Coat of Arms. Can you tell me if this has been your best effort so far, up to date?
Hard to tell, really. Especially, take some time to properly evaluate an album. And I mean, it's not even 2 years old yet, so it came out in mid-2010. So actually, I was a little bit worried while writing it, but in the end, now it's actually growing. I mean, in a sense, you can judge an album from the first listen, or if you still want to keep listening at it 5 years later. And I think time will tell. I have good faith in it though.
And you did most of the writing on the album?
Yeah.
If not all of it?
Yeah, I write all the music. When it comes to lyrics, I usually write with Per, the bass player.
Right, right. So you also, this summer, opened for Iron Maiden. Can you tell me how that went?
That was fun.
Yeah.
What else could it be? I mean, Sweden's biggest venue, 55,000 people, sold out.
Wow.
And I think we make, have 20,000 of them were jumping when we played Prima Victoria. We always ask the crowd to jump on that song. At that point, 20,000 are jumping. Yeah, that's fun.
How did they end up choosing you guys? Was that through the promotion, or?
I'm not quite sure actually. I knew, Bruce has been playing our songs in his radio show over in the UK a couple of times, so could possibly have come from the band. We also played with Steve Harris' daughter Lauren Harris a few times.
Right.
Did a few festivals with Maiden, so I don't know.
Seemed like a perfect fit.
Yeah.
Nice. So in your spare time, what other music do you sort of listen to, or do you have any spare time right now?
Spare time, no.
No, none at all.
None at all, actually. If I do listen to other music, it could be anything from, it could basically be from ABBA to death metal, anything in between, But my heart is really in, old school, Accept, Rainbow, Black Sabbath, that stuff.
Yeah, you don't stick to like one genre, like you're pretty diverse and you listen to music and stuff. Good, good. If, let's say tomorrow, you go back on the road, minus this tour, who would you bring along on your tour?
Who? Like on a band or a person?
Yeah, a band or even a single performer.
To tour with?
Yeah, to tour with. You guys are headlining. What is your sort of, I want this band on our stage, because they're going to give, sort of the best show. They're going to make that show a kick-ass show.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, depending on where we were, it would be a different headlining situation. But, I mean, obviously over here, they're bigger than us, but I'd love to share stage with Amon and Amarth. Good guys, good music.
Yeah, very good. Anything you want to say to the fans before you guys go on stage?
That is the trickiest question ever. 50% of all the interviews you do always have that question.
I gotta ask it. So.
And never know what to say. Just take care. Let's have a beer after the show.
All right. Thanks a lot, dude. All right. Cheers.